All right, we're ready for these wall angels here. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the wall angel. We've already partially discussed a little bit of shoulder mobility in previous podcasts, but today this is a drill that we both have mentioned in our not only our assessment but in other podcasts just for shoulder mobility, shoulder health, and as well as an assessment for any personal trainer for shoulder mobility to check for impingements or any shoulder issues that may be a problem. So the thing that we want to focus on with this one is putting the hips back against the wall, the back flat against the wall, and then putting the arms into a shoulder press position. So first, I always try to get people to just go through the full range of motion and see how they move through the motion. So Parker's going to take his arms all the way up overhead, trying to extend his elbows out straight, and then all the way back down, bringing his elbows tight to the body and allowing the elbows to bend as they come down. So two things that I noticed with Parker is that his lower back arches as he does this. So I want to tell him to bring his feet off of the wall slightly and then to try to flatten his lower back against the wall. As you could tell, his hips had to tilt slightly to do so, so that's another cue you can tell that person if their back is still not flat against the wall. So he's doing better, but he's still not flat against the wall. But I would not press that in the first assessment. I would just make note of it. So then, now that we've made some corrections, we want to have him take his arms through the full range of motion again, going all the way up overhead, this time making sure that he extends those elbows out. So if he's not able to extend his elbows out at the top, that would be when I would tell him that he can take his arms off of the wall some in order to get those elbows straight. So things that you're looking for as well are shoulders elevating, if they're able to keep their shoulders down as they reach overhead, and again, that lower back is staying flat against the wall. If they have any pain or tightness, it might be an indication of a shoulder imbalance or something that you might have to dig into further.
I'd say the other thing too is if you have a mirror, use it.
Yeah,
so you can show them.
It's very tough to find a wall that has a mirror on the opposing side, but it's very advantageous to show them exactly what they're doing, because otherwise I would tell my client or the person that I'm assessing, I'd say, hey, step off the wall, let me jump in there and show you what I'm looking for, and that's when I would do a shoulder mobility. So go ahead and step off the wall. I'm going to do a couple things that I would do to make sure that we clarify this with you guys. So I've stepped my feet off the wall, I've tilted my hips towards the belly button and tried to really flatten my back against the wall. The next thing is keeping the elbows and hands nice and flat while maintaining that back nice and flat. So the elbows go all the way down and then you extend the arms all the way up and over. So I actually can feel my lower back arching and picking up off the wall, as well as my hands are not staying entirely on the wall. About a year ago, I separated my AC joint, so I am having a little bit of issue in my right and left shoulder, or my left shoulder over my right one. So,
and I've talked about multiple times too, I have a shoulder injury, which you can see because my hands are a little uneven. That's why the mirror's good too, because you can correct it if you're the trainer.
Yeah. So that's our video for shoulder mobility. If you like the wall angel, try it out. If you have any questions, feel free to leave some below or to like our video.
Like, share, repost.
Thank you very much.